Welcome to our final day of the series. We're gonna do a full body Pilates glow flow, and there's nothing you need apart from your mat and then making your way into a child's pose. So hips onto the heels, extending the arms long in front and melting your forehead down into the mat. Taking a moment here to be proud of yourself for showing up, for being here on this final day, committing to your practice and being consistent. So many people start with day one, but then they give up, but you are here, which is absolutely amazing and something you can be so proud of. Let's start to deepen our breath. Inhale in through your nose. Deep exhale out through your nose. Keeping the lips sealed. And then slowly starting to lift yourself up. Round your spine forward, and once you arrive at the front, arch your spine, sit bones up, look up, and send your hips all the way back. We round forward, chin to your chest, inhaling. Exhale, send your hips back, arching the spine. So creating some spinal waves here, moving with your breath and starting to warm up your body. Integrating your neck, so really lifting the chin and then bringing it to your chest. Last one. And from there, making our way into a downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Maybe taking a moment here to bend into your knees. Stretching into the hamstrings. And we're going to do the same thing as we did in our child's pose. So we're going to round forward into a plank and then bend your knees, arch your spine, look up, sending the hips all the way back into our down dog. Inhale, we round forward and then bending the knees, looking up and arching back. Doing a few more like these, maybe closing your eyes, feeling into your spine, into your whole body. Let's do one more. And then we're going to meet in our plank pose. So come all the way into your plank, hands underneath the shoulders. From there, we're going to bring the right knee into the chest and extend it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, starting to create some heat here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping the right toes down, left knee in for 10, 9, 8, 7. You can always come onto your forearms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your toes back. We dip the hips to the right, through center over to the left for 10, 9, 8. Really try to bring them close towards the mat here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back through center, final thing here. Bring the right knee in, step it back, and the left for 10, 9. Then we take a break. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down, hips to your heels, child's pose. Catching your breath here for a moment. And we're slowly lifting back up, making our way back into our down dog. So lift your hips. And then we're going to walk the feet to the front of the mat, bringing them to your hands. And from there, slowly rolling all the way up. And we'll find our squat here with the feet hip distance apart and really sitting back into the heels. So let's lower it down, bend into your knees and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, really squeeze your hips forward at the top, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let's sit low and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and folding all the way forward, stepping it back into your downward facing dog. And from there, we come back into our plank pose. So let's find our way there. I know it's a hard one, but it builds so much strength. So really, stay with me here. We're toning and sculpting, and it's so worth it. So now let's bring the right knee to the left elbow and back. So across the body and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, left knee to the right elbow and back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, hips from side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back through center, we bring the right knee diagonal and then the left. So moving from side to side. 9, 8, 7, final push. Stay with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Lowering the knees down, child's pose. Taking a breather here. Inhaling in through your nose and exhaling out. And we lift back up, making our way back into our down dog. Hips up high. And then walking our feet to the front of the mat. We have one more time our squats. Start to slowly roll all the way up. Feet hip distance apart. And then from there, weight into your heels, sitting low for 10. Squeeze at the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and folding over the legs. And from there, just setting the hips down, making our way onto our back. You can hug your knees into your chest. No more planks, I promise. So the worst is over. We're going to move into our glute bridges. So firing up the glutes one more time in this series. Touch your heels with your fingertips. And then tucking the pelvic floor under and starting to lift the hips all the way up. Arms just resting by your sides for now. And we inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. 10, 9, moving with your breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, squeeze them at the top. 2, and 1. We're slightly opening the knees and bringing them back to parallel. Open, back to parallel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet as wide as the mat. Keep your hips lifted. We lower and we lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, feel your glutes working. 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we keep the hips up and walk the feet further away from us. So coming into a long stance, feet are hip distance apart, and we lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we stay lifted and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet back in so you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Feet hip distance apart. We lower and we lift. We really want to get to that full burn in your glutes. I want you to feel sore tomorrow. That's how much we want to feel the burn here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opening the knees and bringing them back to parallel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. We lower and we lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing the feet further away, so into this long stance, and we lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we come one more time back into our wide stance. So bringing the feet wide, keep your hips up, and we just holding it here for our final 10 counts. Squeeze your glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your hips down, hug your knees into your chest. Amazing job. We will do a little bit more of our core, and then we're done with our strength exercises. So let's do it. You're doing so well. I really want you to get addicted to that feeling of that burn, because that's what's gonna, make the difference in your body. So now let's bring the legs into our tabletop position, hands interlaced behind the head, and from there we're lifting head and chest and tap the right toes and lower down. Only the right side. Tap and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep head and chest lifted. Extend the right leg, and we lift and lower the right leg. For 10. Try to breathe slow and steady. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right leg low. We twist the right elbow to the left knee and back to center. So just the upper body moves. 9, 8. Exhale when you come into that twist. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in the twist. Little pulses with the right leg. So just moving it slightly up and down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back through center, lowering head and chest down. Inhale. Exhale, tap your left toes down, lifting head and chest. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we tap and lift. For 8, 7. Focusing on that slow movement, keeping your spine towards the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extending that left leg and lifting and lowering. For 10, 9. Keep head and chest up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We keep it low. We bring the left elbow to the right knee and back to center. For 10, 9, 8, 7, we're almost done. 6, 5, 4, feel the burn. 3, 2, and 1. Stay in your twist. Little pauses with the left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move into our full bicycles. So moving from side to side as our final thing here. Then we're done and we'll stretch it out. So stay here, give it your all, your last reserve for our finale here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hug your knees in. Good job. Stretch your legs long. Reach your arms up. Inhaling. Exhaling. And bring your knees in. We're going to rock all the way up. Coming back onto all fours. And from there, making your way into an upward facing dog or a cobra. So you can just gently here move your hips from side to side, lift your chest and your chin to just stretch out the core. And then from there, coming into our down dog. And we reach the right leg up, three-legged dog, and bring the right knee into the chest for our pigeon pose, lowering the shin down. Maybe moving the heel out a bit if you want to increase the stretch, or if you need any support underneath your right hip, you can place a block or a pillow. And then come onto your fingertips, lifting chin and chest, inhale. And with the exhale, we fold over that right shin, coming into our sleeping pigeon. And just fully surrendering to this stretch. And slowly lifting up and just rolling onto that right hip, swinging your left leg all the way around, placing it to the outside of your thigh, coming into our seated twist. So left fingertips behind us, inhale, reaching the arm up, and then hooking the elbow or wrapping your arm around the thigh and then looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, twist even deeper. And coming through center for a counter stretch. Extending the left leg long in front and bringing the right heel next to your right sit bone so that the right knee is pointing forward. If this is giving you any discomfort in your knee, you can just bring your foot to your inner thigh. Inhale, we sit tall here, reach your arms up, and with the exhale, we take a fold over that left leg, maybe using a strap if you like, thinking of a long spine here. Inhaling, exhale, folding deeper, keeping your foot flexed to really stretch into the calf muscle, and then softening your neck. And slowly lifting back up, crossing your ankles and coming back into our down dog. From there, we're going to sweep the left leg up and bring the left knee into our chest, setting it up for our pigeon pose. Extend the right leg long behind you, maybe bringing the left heel further away to increase the stretch. Using any support here under your left hip if needed. Come onto your fingertips, lifting your chest, square your hips, so draw the right hip forward and down. Inhale. And with the exhale, folding over your shin, melting all the way down. And starting to lift back up, rolling onto that left hip, swinging the right leg all the way around, placing it to the outside of your thigh, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, we reach the left arm up, and then either hook the elbow onto your thigh or hug your knee and look over your right shoulder, sitting tall, inhaling, exhaling. And coming back to the center, extending the right leg long, and then either placing your foot to your inner thigh or bringing your knee forward. The heel is next to your hip here. And to me, this variation just gives a little bit of a deeper stretch, but you can try both. Inhale, reaching your arms up. And with the exhale, we fold over the leg. Again, prioritize length over depth. So I'd much rather like you to be more lifted, but with a long spine. Taking deep breaths in through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. Close your eyes if you like. Up, bring both legs forward, and we set up for our straddle pose, so bringing your legs wide, maybe using a pillow or something underneath your hips if that's helping you to just sit more elevated here. And then we try to keep the toes pointing up, so keeping your legs really engaged here. Inhaling, exhale, maybe we can walk our way forward. But again, just stay wherever you feel like this is your maximum without compromising your alignment. If you can walk your hands forward, then maybe lowering onto your forearms, thinking of bringing your stomach to the mat and your chest towards the mat. So focus on that length in your spine. Let's take our last 3 breaths here. And then we slowly lift back up. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wipering the legs. A final time here together. And we are done with our last day of the series. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.